Daniel Hutchins. I'm live here again at the kitchen table. So today I'm going to be talking about my ideas about the Star Wars future. Okay, so these are just kind of just some ideas I sort of had as far as what I feel is should be the Star Wars future. Okay, so we know there are confirmed shows for Disney Plus in 2022 and 2023. But beyond that, I want to kind of expand on my own thoughts about that and where else we can see Star Wars. Okay, so on a side note, guys, I want to let you know that Star Wars is kind of in a development type stage where they're thinking about where to have the next trilogy. Again, I feel like, yeah, we talked about again before on the channel how Rey is probably going to be taken over as the new leader of the new Jedi Order after Luke Skywalker. Again, now since you got to introduce the new characters in Star Wars franchise, you got to give them a chance to also build on their stories. Also, I really think that not only does Rey have to have a responsibility in forming the Jedi Order, but like I also feel like Finn, he also, has held the lightsaber as well. In The Force Awakens, you remember in The Force Awakens how, like, Finn, how he held the blue lightsaber as well. So if there's a possibility to some extent where Rey and Finn are able to team up and train the new generations of Jedi, I feel like that can be a turnaround. Also, as far as the dark side goes, there's all these other ideas where you can have some of the old Sith return, and maybe they can pose as threats against the new Jedi. Also, I also feel like, okay, you should also now also have stories about the Jedi, the new Jedi from the sequel trilogy, the Disney trilogy, expanding upon them for 10, 11, and 12. But I also feel like you should also have, like they said, the High Republic. You should have the High Republic also be a series on Star Wars as well. I know they said long time ago, I think a couple years ago, they talked about doing a Star Wars The High Republic. I feel like that'd be pretty cool to also explore that type of like first generation type, early type generation type Jedi's that were before the Phantom Menace. I feel like if you also had a story on the High Republic or something of the like, where you actually get to find out more about Darth Plagueis, I feel like if they had a show based on the origins and whereabouts of Darth Plagueis, and also have a spin-off or show about Darth Maul, I feel like that can be also a setup as well. Also, I also want to know what happened to the Emperor, what happened to Palpatine between the end of the originals to the very last Star Wars film of the Skywalker saga. I want to know how Palpatine was able to survive for that stretch of time between episode 6 and episode 9. I want to know further details, hopefully by Star Wars execs. Hopefully, they'll explain more about what happened to Emperor Palpatine during his absence. Also, I also talked about at least a few times on my own, of course, that I feel like they should also explore more of what happened with how Princess Leia, how she met rebel pilot Poe Dameron. I feel like Poe Dameron needs to have a series of his own too. That way you can kind of get a feel like more about who Poe Dameron is. I feel like if he has a show and has connection explained with him and Princess Leia before she became General Leia, I feel like that can be a setup story as well. in the future that should be explained for all Star Wars hardcore fans alike. Also, I feel like I want to know more about how I want to know like more about how like Luke has tried to train Ben Solo before he turned over to Supreme Leader Snoke. I feel like I want to know more about what's happened to Ben Solo before he joined Supreme Leader Snoke. I want to know what happened between that time as well, because it's really, really important that you guys here on the channel give your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas, and your theories on what areas of Star Wars history you want explored. Again, this is just another quick one for you guys. And again, if you have thoughts or questions or ideas you want Star Wars to explore, let them down in the comment below. And again, I'll let you know whether or not I feel like those are good suggestions for Lucasfilms to do at some point, or hopefully have Star Wars do at some point later down the road. Again, let me know your thoughts, and you have a great, great day. See ya, everyone.